I'm good.
Okay, hello class. Are you guys ready to learn about triangles?
Yes.
Okay. So to start off, we're going to learn about the different kinds of triangles, comparing them by their sides. So does anyone know or think that they know what this symbol means? Yes?
Does it mean that the sides are the same?
Right. That's completely correct. So every side that has this symbol is the same length. So since this triangle has all of its sides that are the same length, it is called an equilateral triangle. And since this triangle only has two sides that are the same length and one that is different, it is called an isosceles triangle. And lastly, since this triangle has no sides that are the same length, they are all different, it is called a scalene triangle. Now, one important thing to remember about the sides of a triangle is that if you add two sides together, the sum is greater than the length of the last side. So if you add these two together, it's greater than this. If you add these two together, it's greater than that. Does anyone have any questions about the sides of triangles? No? Okay, perfect. Now, moving on to angles. Can anyone tell me what the different kinds of angles are? Yes?
Just like a right angle or something?
Yes, one of them is a right angle, that's correct. Do you know the other ones?
I know there's stuff bigger and less, but I'm not really sure what they're
Okay,
called.
that's okay. Does anyone else remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Obtuse
Obtuse.
and acute.
Acute. Perfect. Okay, does anyone know what the difference is between these three kinds of angles? Yes.
I think that the right is 90 degrees.
Okay, exactly 90?
Exactly
Okay.
90 degrees. And I know that obtuse and acute are different because one of them is greater than 90 degrees and the other one is less than 90 degrees. But I'm not sure which one is which.
Does anyone know or think that they know the difference? Yes.
I think obtuse is greater, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, yeah, that's completely correct. Which means acute is less than 90 degrees. Okay, so since this triangle has one obtuse angle, this is called an obtuse triangle.
I have a question about that.
Yes.
So even though that angle looks obtuse or greater than 90 degrees, the other two look smaller than 90 degrees. So why is it not an acute triangle? Because there are more angles that are acute in the triangle.
Okay, well, we're going to learn about acute angles once we get to this triangle, but I will answer your question when we get there. Does anyone think that they know what this triangle is called? Yes.
A right triangle
Right, and how did you get that answer?
because it looks like it has a right angle.
And which one is the right angle?
The one on the bottom left.
Perfect. So lastly, this one is called an acute triangle because it has three acute angles. All three angles have to be acute. Does that make sense? Okay, does anyone have any other questions about the angles or the sides of a triangle? No? Okay, so to help you guys remember the different kinds of triangles, I made up a saying. Super interesting engineers order red apples. Can you guys repeat that?
Super interesting engineers order red apples.
One more time?
Super interesting engineers order red apples.
Okay, and without looking?
Super interesting engineers order red apples.
And what does it stand for? What does that stand for?
Scaling.
Scaling.
Isosceles.
Interesting. Engineers order
Obtuse.
red
Right.
Right. Apples.
Acute.
Acute. Perfect. Okay, thank you guys for listening and I'll see you guys next class.